Hello, my hosts, and welcome to a Factorio stream. Today we are going to be getting fish, because fish is a big requirement in order to create the Spidertrons. So let's get right into that right now. And there we go. Actually, before we go for the fish, I think we definitely need to fix up mining, because we're still running on an iron ore shortage. So let's quickly work on building up our supply of iron. Where's that? That one. 140, and that's 200. That's the one we want. And we will quickly... Where is the T? There's the T section. Go like that. We'll have the robot come along there. And I'll hop aboard here. Load it up with fuel. And drive out like that. Now if we switch to manual control, we can basically have it build the tracks as we're going along, like we are from Wallace and Gromit. And we want to turn left here. Hi, Spectra. How are you going? I hope it is well. What's this about Wallace and Gromit? Well, in the Wrong Trousers, there's a scene where they are on a model train and they're frantically laying track down as the train is advancing, and that's very much what we're doing at the moment. There we go. Yeah. Like that. And I'm out of signals, but hopefully there's signals on my Spidertron. There we we go. Never seen Wallace and Gromit, unfortunately. It is a rather good series of animated movies. I think that's the best way to describe them. Okay. Look for an iron mine that we can copy. That's copper. Where is the... here's one. I was more a Tom and Jerry kid. There's no reason that you can't enjoy multiple franchises and multiple forms of media. Here goes one. Copy this. I tend to try my best to enjoy all types of media. Oh, you finished the Scooby-Doo movie. How was it? Oh, and I'm going to need a whole lot of power poles, I suspect. Didn't really like the ending. That's often a difficult thing to get right. Especially if there's sort of like a mystery component in it. The worst endings I've had are where I've thought I've worked out what the ending is, and then I see the actual ending, and the actual ending is far worse than what I would thought up. Velma retconned the entire previous series by suggesting it's just a mass hallucination. That's just lame. I mean, it all was a dream is a pretty lame way to end a story anyway. But if you it was all just a dream-ing a previously well-loved series, that's even worse. Okay. And I am going to need first the build train. I'll stick the build train there. And the chest of demons they were fighting over ended up just being a fake replica that Velma knew the real location of the entire time. Why? Why would you do that? Mine. That's just dreadful story writing. So let's do a couple of things here. Switch that off. Just unload my excesses of wood and electric furnaces. And all that other junk. You can now... Oh, I also need signals. We've got signals here. No, we don't have the signals in there, but we do need power poles. And probably those as well. Out of the blue ones. We've got plenty of yellows, yep. And the thing that was keeping Fred down the whole movie was the fact that he lied about being in a regular camp when he was actually in a cheerleading camp. Really? That's kinda lame. As a train signal pickup, signal drop off. Okay. As a sort of twist slash way to end things. And Scrappy... I know Scrappy was kind of unpopular, which might be the reason that they didn't want to include him. But he was a pretty big part of the 12 Ghosts franchise. Was it 12 Ghosts? Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah, I agree. The least they could have done is given him some closure. Right. I'm going to need some more productivity modules as well. There we go. And we've got a failing train. All right. Well, let's connect some power poles up while we are at it. There it. Also, I think there's less latency today. Yep, definitely. That is pretty good. Although I'm thinking it could be that the latency slowly accumulates over runtime. And I wonder if the latency like gets worse and worse as longer the stream runs. Because that's what I'm starting to suspect. Alright. This is going that way, that's going that way. Let's go and see what's going on with this train that has run out of fuel. There we go. Passenger present and it's all the way down here. Actually, we've got a redundant path so that trains can work out a route around it, but while that is happening, and I'm moving there, I can copy this corner. And go copy that all the way there. And we're gonna make this reduce down to 4. Up there. Oh, also in the movie, the bad guy was unmasked by Interpol. Right. Yeah, that is a pretty bad Deus Ex Machina. And, like, I mean, they always had the sheriff do the final unmasking at the end, but that was only after the Scooby Gang had sort of called the police in. And I think that's right. We'll fix that up as well later on. Okay, robot. Here you are. I'm going to run you back and forward around all of this. Right. Check for train, that's fine. Oh, I actually low on power poles, that's handy. So, this is a... Which train is this? This is crude oil. I thought crude oil had plenty of fueling stations. We will check that out. Fuel it up. And see what it does. Like, sometimes people accuse things of being a Deus Ex Machina when they clearly aren't, but that does not sound like it. Also, there's a character of 9 minutes of total runtime who's specifically put there for the audience to suspect to be the bad guy who turned out to be another Interpol agent who did nothing. So, basically a red herring. That can sort of work sometimes, but you got to do it in a sort of good manner. And I've just realised I've left that train there doing nothing. Quick I have to quickly park it. Let's go. Not 9 minutes, only 3. Oh. Yeah. That includes background shots. Yeah, that's completely unsatisfying. Like, if they did more work to set him up, then I could see it being a more satisfactory use of misdirection. But something like that it's completely a letdown. Yeah. I can understand why you were not satisfied with how it ended. But hopefully the trip was good enough. And there we go. I might drop over there and drop off some more things. It wasn't big enough to be a red herring. It was only a red newt. I like that. Okay, so that, hold on, so we'll get our train back here. And we'll sort all of these things out. Now I'm wondering why this is marked as requiring it was set back to front. Should be enabled when the oil is less than that. The journey leading up to a conclusion was so much better than what happened. Yeah, that's an unfortunate thing. Sometimes the journey can be so satisfying that you don't mind that it had a bad conclusion. But it's clearly this time the ending just basically ruined the rest of the show. Alright. Okay, and that is out of doesn't have any conveyor belts, so let that go like that. I'm going to need to pick up some boxes as well. Switch that like that. I'll put the build train and summon that to where I am. Where are we? Build train. Yeah. Put that on the list of things to do. And once again, I am limited by this humongous size of my system. Okay, it's finally coming back. Huh? Oh. It decided to stop behind. Yeah, bigger train. Follow. There we go. wondering what would you do to give the story a better conclusion. I'm gonna briefly zip over to here. And because I've already still got these mining drills in my supply, I'll add them here, and we're going to remove these ones that don't have any minerals underneath them. Yeah. Let's do a bit of cleaning up here. That one. Weird, this one's continuing, but these ones are empty. I'm wondering this is another reason why we are low on minerals. It's because these ore patches are getting close to being emptied out. First on, make the ghost real. Have Belma proven wrong. And then Van Gogh use his magic after the ghost has been captured. Okay. That sounds like it would help mitigate some of the problems, and I'll just fix that up there. While we are here, go copy that. Stick those on these parts here. Right. And we'll finish these ones along here as well. And one last bit there, just squeaking through. Okay. Little bit more of a what's its supply? Iron supply there. Up aboard. And once again, I've made everything get delayed, but we'll fix that up. There we go. Our thing. Running an empty carriage with just the rocket fuel makes these go so much faster. And is pretty handy for such a big mining complex. There we go. There we go. Continuing, heading north. So we're heading through the entire length of our city now. Oh, not city, sorry. Factory. And we'll get the ironwork, iron ore, the second iron ore mine up and running. So hopefully that will improve our steel production, which we seem to be running low on. Okay. We've got all the stuff we need so far. And we'll also need to work on one of these shortly. But we can probably do that while we are doing the final bits of our iron mine thing. Running right behind that train. Finally, we're past it. And we've got handy alternative routes. I guess it had to be the ending like that. Like the middle Star Wars trilogy. Well, at least the middle of the Star Wars trilogy, it had a downer ending. Plot twist and retcon the previous series. Okay, what do I want from here? Do I want anything from here? No, I don't want anything from here at the moment. Don't want to drop anything off in the thing. Well, I've got all of them down, so I'll unload the electric mining drills into that. Switch you off. Need signals. Get 2 of them. Tell you can continue. Get a full load of them. Definitely. And we'll leave that be. Fuel trains there automatically. We now can tell you to continue. Done. And like that. And we'll join ourselves onto there. Yep, I have seen the new Star Wars movies. Oh, you're talking... Alright. I thought you were talking about the old middle Star Wars movies. There we go. And... Right. Those are all supplied. And just clear this out. Just move this slightly to the south. Have that filled in. All right. Now we can finish this off. What are you? Production module. I've delivered all my production modules. You can continue. Ah, and I need boxes as well. Let's get the train with boxes. There we go. Park you up there. That is fine. Like the sort of rhythm that the little drones flying out to fix items into place give. Yep, you'll get your boxes soon enough. And we'll remove those. Those aren't needed. Right. And one, I think there. Oh, we need the prerequisites. Oh, there we go. We need to build another silo. And what do we need for that? Okay, 1,000 steel plate. 200. Okay. Steel drop off. You come over there. Up there. Why do so many sequels have to be bad? That's common to not just modern series sequels. That's also pretty common to old sequels as well. I think the reason is if for a movie to be good, it has to have told its story along the entire... It has to have completely told its story in its movie. And if it's completely told its story in its movie, then why would you need a sequel? And concrete. Concrete pickup. There we go. Such a present. And that's all set up. Hopefully we'll have enough room to get that. If we don't, we probably don't need you. Right. So we need 1,000 of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Clear out that. Clear out a couple of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. You can get going. All E-engine. We need 200. I think that's just one of the... That's 4 of these. Right. Open up 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1,000 of concrete as well. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do a little bit more shuffling. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After trying At Launcher and Prism Launcher, I recommend Prism Launcher for your Minecraft needs. I will keep that in mind. We'll get all of these back now, because we just needed those temporarily. Send that off, and already this is acting like a good supply of iron. That is good to know. Oh, that worked faster than I think. Also, I found out a different shell for Windows. It's called Cairo shell. Okay. What advantages does it have? Fuel you up. And head down here. To our rocket launch station. We're going to build a second rocket where we are going to launch science packs into the space to get fish down, which is a curious transaction, but it basically uses the desktop as a full file explorer. Ah, awesome! Reminds me of the tile-based window managers that I often use in Unix, because I prefer not to have a whole lot of little things distracting me. All right, hop off there, grab that. And have a look at this. Is this doing its job at the moment? No, it's waiting on rocket fuel. Why is so little rocket fuel being produced? I'm going to have to investigate that shortly. So they're all running. And they're running. Oh, we've got another train that's run out of fuel. I bet it's that oil train again. Okay, that's weird. I'll set up this thing here. And put the productivity things 4. And we'll split off each of these. Like that. All right. Pair of blue things. I think it makes more sense to go like that. Take it off of there. Jump that. Jump that. Okay, I might have a look at it. And you there. Final thing is the rocket fuel. All right. And jump over that. That's the wrong spot. And you go there and there. Apparently, command works as one. Ah, okay. So, to get this going, we have to first thing to do, auto launch with cargo. And I'm going to put beacons all around it. There. I'll get some speed modules in that. I need... Oh, also got to unload. So copy that there. Set you to be for raw fish. And we'll just put you in a box for the time being, because I know that that's not going to operate soon. So we'll go and fix this oil train. Then, right, so first fix the oil train. Then fix the rocket fuel. I think it's the order of operations. There we go. But I'm going to try someone that might brick this VM. What's that? Just set the shell to notepad.exe. that could cause problems. I remember on one of my Linux installs, I set init to being Emacs. Is this, yep, crude oil. So something on this train's path is not fueling it properly. So I'm going to have a look into there. And it's currently empty of fuel. So it gets fueled up, and there's nothing here supplying fuel. Hold on. That might be the problem. There we go. It only made Windows into a bootloader only usable notepad though. Alright. Let's bring that line across there. Let's get the build train. So I'm out of my handy dandy conveyor belts, which are so useful. Where are we? Rocket fuel pick. Oh, we have a delivery of rocket fuel. Cool. That's there. And so we'll join that up. And we'll bring in that fuel from here, I say. Alright, and also I think it's just not being used correctly, so bring that along here. Back up along that way. That. Also notice it's not staying there too long. So have a look at what the oil train's program is. Okay. They're both, say, drop off. That's pumping oil into here. There. Would you mind if I send you what it looks like? No, I wouldn't mind at all. There we go. $100. Until this gets fully fueled. Something weird is happening with the trains, I've noticed. Okay. That comes in here. Okay, it's a full load. And I'm stuck on here. There we go. All right. Can I... Oops. No, I can't. Let's chase that train down. Where is it? Crude oil drop off. You are heading down there, so let's check that out. Oh, let's not. I think just having that as the thing will solve that problem. There we go. Let's try this again. So we'll check out. Oh no. It's not. Satellite. Concrete pack up. Where is it? Here we go. We still need rocket fuel. Let's look into the rocket fuel generation. And see if we can improve it. Okay. This train's getting unloaded. Actually, I have a splitter here. Like that. And like that. With a power line. There. Might as well have a loader to supply that with rocket fuel there. So that's supplying that. Got modules there. Got a full supply of light oil. Things being processed. And just enough oil getting to the end. So all the light oil that's being generated is getting consumed. So if we want to have this processing faster, gonna have to look at generation more light oil. All right. Ah, you found a way to undo the brick. How did you resolve your soft lock? So these are running at full capacity. What we can do, what we got to do is get a copy of this. Move it up by 1. Alright. And production, how do I do some more oil refinery? I'm going to need bricks and steel. Brick. There we go. Let's bring up the bricks. Just realized I could probably make a simple puzzle just inputting a VM file, and the goal is to boot into regular Windows. That does sound like a puzzle. I remember having to work out a way of getting a Linux system which was in secure mode but had lost most of its OS, the OS libraries. And it was a very complicated way of actually getting it into back into a working state. I should actually tell that as a story about how we solved that. And steel pickup. And come over to where basically it had Notepad open. I could use save button to open up Explorer applet and run something through there. That sounds like a way of solving it. I wonder if you could have opened up Explorer in the app and then saved that executable over the the top of the notepad executable, and in that way, when you reboot, you would have rebooted into Explorer, right? If that makes sense. All right. I'm going to need some more iron now. Let's get an iron train. The plate pickup. Oh, that's unloading too quickly. FE. Plate. Going to use XP instead of 11 instead. Ah. Why? Why have you decided that? And I'm going to go over here. Get a train like that. Oh, go up. That's going wisely, even if I'm stepping inside the grade. You continue out of there. Ah. Oh. Tell it to temporarily go there. I wrote a small batch script just to open the Explorer, but realized now if I was able to run that instead of the save as menu, I could just open the Explorer from there. XP is smaller and better, therefore it's easier for the puzzle. Ah, good point. And we go. There's probably also other solutions to the problem of the puzzle, which will help make it sort of open-ended. And we'll get some pipes while we're at it. Both of the above ground and underground variety. And underground pipe pick up and drop off. Lots of work to do to boost this up. There we go. Powering that up. So we need to run water into here and oil into there. In order to get both of those in place, we're going to have to get some underground pipes and above ground pipes as well. which is coming along from the greater factory. There we go. For say 200 pipes, that's fine. $200 of them. Awesome. Also, the steps for pot need to change since it's Windows. Yep. Right. Onto the bottom here. Yep. And you go like that. Go like that and that. We have a supply of oil. Got you coming up here into there. That's the water supply. We crack that like that. Put that like that. And that will be our petroleum gas. Awesome. Now we'll go like that to pump petroleum gas into there. And heavy oil into there. Right. And another supply of oil through the system. All right. So that should increase our productivity. Excellent. So we've got light oil here almost to maximum. Got a good flow of that stuff there. You're all loaded. Why aren't you all loaded up? Okay, that one last one. Let's just get rid of these stray bits there. Right. Oh, and it's also increasing our supply of... If you don't mind me asking, why did I make it a fooccubus? Honestly, I don't know. It's just a... It's just a... what's it? Archetype, that's the word I was wanting to think of, that appeals to me. Right. Let's hop aboard that. I think we're about to head off. There we go. Yeah, basically it's an archetype that appealed to me. And has always appealed to me. And do I have any lore pertaining to me? Well, there is my lore video, which basically explains how I ended up coming into existence. All right. Let's... Yep. You go into the lore and storytelling playlist. I think it's it's the first video there, which explains all my lore. Ah. Here comes... I like it when people have backstories to their OCs. I do too. That's why I do it. Okay. And there it goes. And this one is continuing. Gonna go speed module pickup. Because we want to bring that down here. I've got a backstory for my Sona, but I still haven't got illustrations of her yet. Ah. Well, it's always a thrilling process to sort of like get illustrations and get it sort of like crystallined. Into something you can see. Oh, it's run away. Bead module. Come there. And this time, passenger present. That goes right. There we go. Meaning to do that. But I sit down and try to draw it and have no motivation to continue. Ah, that's something I know so too well. Sort of managing motivation and almost ready to launch. And the second one goes up. Gets loaded with science, the white science stuff. And we'll come down. With a fish. Seems a lot of effort to automatically collect fish. All right. So we'll copy you there. And run this like this. Split that off there. I'm out of rails again. Well, we have our build train. That is exactly for that purpose. Bring me some rails. There, and we set you to being fish pickup. That you do fish. There's my build train. Supply me with some of those. There we go. That's it. Sending it on there. Have I ever seen Tintin? I have seen the Tintin movie, and I've read all the Tintin comic books. So a great fan of them when I was a younger person. Yeah. Right. And still this isn't producing nearly an... Oh. Right, that's a problem. Let's go to the rocket thing and fix that little issue. Rocket fuel... right, so where do we put the rocket fuel thing? We were just looking at it. Rocket fuel pickup. It's characteristically long. There it is. Hold on. I'm just thinking about the Interpol Agents of Scooby-Doo, and it reminded me of Thompson and Thompson. Ah. It reminded me of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Let's hide that. Ah. Well, unfortunately, this isn't a Fortnite stream. This is a Factorio stream. So you don't have to worry about battle passes or anything like that in this stream. Isn't that a good thing, Fabian? There. Put you like that. Full cargo. And we'll move you there. Right, so we'll drop off. Hold on. I went to the wrong oil refinery. That was silly of me. And I don't have a... Ah. That's handy. I'll just catch this train while I'm here. Where's the other oil refinery? It now looks different because we moved everything around. So that's the acid oil refinery. And there's the crude oil one. Yeah, we'll move ourselves down there. Right. Well, we are producing fish in what might be the most inefficient way possible. Except there's no other more efficient way to do it. But we've got a constant supply of oil, light oil there. We'll put you out to get refueled. We'll cross over here and we'll put down the last few things that we missed out on. There we go. I've got things fueling up again. Perfect. Right. So far in Pokemon, I've beaten 6 out of 8 gyms, 4 out of 5 star missions, and 4 out of 5 Mirrodon missions. So you are pretty close to beating the game. That sounds awesome. All you've got to do now is, well, you've got to still defeat the final 5, or final 4, sorry. And a couple of things like that, I suspect. And that being said, and talking about beating the game, we can make fish off the list of things to do. Actually, we should... Yep, we got to train for that as well. And we will now, head back to my main room to give my sign off. I just found a spot where the devs had forgotten to add collision. Oh, did you fall into the sub-ocean? That's always fun. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining me as I played Factorio. Today we added some more iron ore mining, and we added also fish supply via rocket ships. Tomorrow is going to be a mystery box stream, so I'm looking forward to doing that. Luckily no, but I got hide completely in a mountain. Ah, cool. So, mystery box stream tomorrow, and the day after that will be some more oxygen not included. Thank you everybody for joining me, and I hope to see you later. Thank you very much. Goodbye.